everyone, and happy Saturday. So Sean and I are heading out to a couple thrift stores. It's 12:50. I am looking today, we're looking for a couple things specifically at the thrift store, right, Sean?
Yeah.
We're actually looking for ice skates. Sean's really good at ice skating.
I mean, not to the point where I have a pair of ice skates.
No, he doesn't have a pair of ice skates, and there's not really like many
I picked
rinks.
it up quickly.
Yeah, there aren't many rinks near us, so we're gonna see if we can find some ice skates. And I also need some pants. All of my pants are like literally falling apart, and so I want to get some at the thrift store because Sean and I are also starting Weight Watchers tomorrow, which is pretty exciting. And so I don't want to spend a lot of money on pants if I'm just going to be losing some weight. So I'm hoping to get like 1 or 2 pairs of some thrift store jeans. That's what we're looking for today, and we thought we would take you guys with us. Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Thrift With Me video. I'm so excited to be taking you thrifting with me again, and I wanted to share that I have been recently receiving some comments that people would like for me to do a voiceover on the videos that I don't actually speak during. Now, I would prefer to share like the thrifting portion of the video and be able to like record my voice at the same time. Most of the stores that I thrift at do have music playing, and so I am not able to film and like record myself talking at the same time. So I am definitely really excited to be sharing a voiceover portion of this video. So for the first part of this video, Sean and I went to a local thrift store, found so many unique finds at this thrift store, and some of the stuff that we found specifically at this thrift store were several different like horse toys. There was like a really big rocking horse, and then we found this like little stable that had several different plastic toys, like plastic horse toys in it. So I always wonder when that happens if like somebody donated like several things at the same time, like maybe it was one person's collection of different horse toys. This store usually has a great selection of furniture and dishes. They also usually have some really fun vintage finds, and I definitely love shopping at this store. I have found so many things for my classroom at this store, so many things for home decor. I thought that these were really interesting. There were several different styles of cologne bottles, and I've never seen anything like that before. I thought that the mailbox one was really interesting and really cool. Sean actually found this next really cool find, and he actually found this basket full of several different like vintage toys, sort of like figurines or like Happy Meal toys, but they were so cool. I saw some different Charlie Brown characters. They had a set of characters from The Land Before Time. I wanted to buy these so badly, but I just really wasn't quite sure what exactly I would do with them. I definitely love finding old like Happy Meal toys, and I just think they're really cool. I think they were like maybe $2 a bag, so definitely not a bad price for some vintage toys, but I wasn't quite sure what I would do with them, so I decided to not pick them up, but they were definitely a really cool find. We also found these really cool balloons, and I believe that this was like a vintage Dollar Tree find. I haven't seen anything like this at Dollar Tree recently, but I think that these are so cool. One of my favorite things to find at garage sales and the thrift store are vintage Valentines. I think that Valentines are so cool, and they're such a snapshot of history and like the time in which they were made, and so I love finding vintage Valentines. I've only found them a few times, but it's definitely one of my favorite things to find. This thrift store usually has a great selection of books as well. So while we shop, I wanted to talk with you guys about something. So I've been trying to figure out a filming and posting and editing like video schedule, and I've just been really having a difficult time doing that, and I wanted to know what you guys would think about if I shared 3 videos a week here on Thrifted Living, and then either 2 or 3 videos on my other channel, which is called Thrifted Living Vlogs. And I'm thinking for this channel it would be Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays that I would share videos, and they would either be like thrifting videos, thrift haul, thrift DIY. So let me know what you guys think about that kind of posting schedule in the comments below. Then Sean and I went to another thrift store, and the first thing I saw is this amazing vintage twin stroller. I think this thing is the coolest. It's kind of like a stroller and a shopping cart like combined. I just think it is so unique. It is such an interesting find, and I just love everything about it. I think it was $50, which I didn't want to spend that much for it, and honestly, like, yeah, I don't need it. But I just thought it was really, really cool. I was hopeful that we would find ice skates at this store. I have seen them there in the past. I'm almost positive that I've seen them at this thrift store before, but unfortunately we didn't find any. Sean did find a really cool pair of rollerblades that he thought about getting because they were his size, but he ended up deciding to not get them. But in the back of this store, they have all of like the kitchen appliances. They have different like cloth napkins, tablecloths, the different types of like comforters and sheets and things like that. And they also have their furniture in this part of the store, and usually there's quite a big selection of furniture. I think they had some items, but not as many as they usually do. I always find the most interesting things at this store. They have a whole like crafting section as well. I did pick up these scissors that you see. I am so excited to have those in my craft room. And they also had a really great selection of stamps, and I would love to go and look through them and try to find some different teacher stamps. I definitely love collecting those. So this section of the store usually has different types of like kitchen items in it, and I love looking in this section for different fun mugs and different fun cups. I have found some melt glass in this section of the store. It doesn't only have kitchen items, and they also usually have baskets on the top shelf, and I've found some really beautiful baskets here as well. So we're just leaving the thrift store, and we found some good stuff today. What was your favorite thing that we found today? It could be something you bought or something that we didn't buy.
I like those shoes I got.
Yeah, Sean got some cool shoes.
I buy too many shoes. Like, I buy thrifted shoes. I have a pair of shoes at home that I bought that I haven't worn yet.
I mean, there are things I never wear, you know. We saw a really cool, like, vintage twin stroller. It was creepy, but really cool. So I'll make sure to share that with you guys as well. Thank you guys so much for coming thrifting with us today, and I'm going to be sharing a thrift haul later this week, and I hope you enjoyed this video, so we will check back in soon. Bye!